What is guys, HyRoolLegend Skin, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. And in today's video, I do want to go over something that has been shared on YouTube by one of the Korean YouTubers, and that is going to be the analysis of the Moonlight Cookie's potential skill that may be released on January 19th for the second anniversary of Cookie Run Kingdom. So the Korean YouTuber Irta Popsa, who is going to be linked down in the description and the video, has shared a picture of Moonlight Cookie's skill, and I've actually taken that and created my own just with the English translation of the skill. And I wanted to share with you guys because it was a very interesting skill that might potentially really change the meta moving onwards. So we have around right now about 11 days or actually 10 days remaining till the next update, and that means that you guys need to prepare right now if you guys do want to take advantage of the meta that might be changing really soon. So quickly going over the skill here, if you guys look at the screen, the skill of Moonlight Cookie is going to be called Dreams of the Night Sky, and it says right over here that Moonlight Cookie falls asleep high in the night sky and begins to dream. Stars from the night sky rains down, inflicting damage on the enemies. Afterwards, the moonlight shines brightly, dealing moonlight damage to enemies and putting them to sleep. Enemies not affected by sleep will become drowsy, which will activate when the target is able to sleep. Moonlight Cookie recovers her HP when she wakes up from her dream and restores more HP when enemies' slumber ends. Alright, so I've actually kind of put the important words in red, so you guys can see that there is a couple terms that has been added into the system, and that's going to be the moonlight damage. Of course, once again, this is going to be a leak. It is not a confirmed skill according to the Korean YouTuber, so just take it as a grain of salt. However, of course, if this is true, then it may really potentially change how some of the teams are going to be within the arena. So let's talk about moonlight damage. Moonlight damage is not something that has been inside of the game, and it is going to be a different type of damage, it seems like. So it potentially may be some damage that, you know, may ignore his HP shield or something like that, or it can just be regular damage, except now that it has the term moonlight in it because it is going to be a skill used by Moonlight Cookie. So there is that potential thing going on with her skill, because we do see that there's the inflicting damage on top right there. Stars from the night sky rains down, inflicting damage on enemies. However, there is that part where it says moonlight damage, which is going to be a bit different than just regular damage in this sense. All right, of course, I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. But the next thing is going to be this right over here, the new debuff Sleep. All right, so Sleep is not something that is inside of the game as of right now, and it is going to be a new debuff that is going to be added with Moonlight Cookie. And of course, you guys already know that she is going to be a cookie related to dreams and sleep, and of course moonlight. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this debuff is going to work, if it's going to have any other effect except literally putting that cookie to sleep, preventing that cookie from doing anything, and that may potentially bring down BTS from the meta and kind of bring back other cookies into the arena meta. And the reason why is this, because if you guys look at the skill of BTS Cookie is going to be a cookie focused on preventing your team from getting stunned. All right, so that was the biggest thing about BTS Cookie's skill, the immunity to stun, which is going to be a massive 10 seconds. And if you guys do have enough cooldown, then this can be obtained every single 100% of the time. However, because of the fact that this is going to be specific to stun, once Moonlight Cookie and the sleep debuff that is going to be potentially be added into the game, if that actually comes out, then that means that BTS Cookie's usage might actually drop a little bit or even a lot, depending on how broken Moonlight Cookie is going to be. And of course, you guys can see that there is something that they have added that, you know, enemies not affected by sleep will become drowsy. All right, so I think this is going to be more of a future proofing of Moonlight Cookie here in order to kind of prevent what has happened with Pure Vanilla as well as Hollyberry, and that is going to be allowing her to have this extra debuff called drowsy in order to still afflict that sleep debuff onto the enemies, even if they have something like a debuff immunity like Caramel Arrow as well as someone like Madeline. Of course, I don't know if that's going to apply to those particular cookies with the skill where they can't receive any debuffs, but if there are any cookies who are going to prevent sleep from happening during that duration, this may potentially just kind of overwrite that and really just always afflict sleep onto the enemies when the skill is activated. All right, another thing here is going to be that Moonlight Cookie recovers her HP, so this is gonna potentially allow her to have this real good self-sustain, something like Sherbet Cookie, except now she's actually going to be increasing her HP or recovering her HP rather than having somebody else heal her. So this is going to be potentially really good inside of the arena because of the fact that usually DPSs like Magic as well as Bombers are pretty darn squishy. So having her recover HP here is going to be really good. And on top of that, it says that restores more HP when enemies slumbers end, which means that there is going to be a second potential healing that can be possible with Moonlight Cookie, which is going to allow her to have staggering healing, which also will prevent her from dying really easily. All right, so of course this is going to be more of a leak, and I do want to let you guys know that take it as a grain of salt, but I thought it was pretty interesting to let you guys know of what might potentially be happening and for you guys to prepare yourself for the meta change that might be happening in less than 2 weeks. All right, so of course if Moonlight Cookie does come out, then she is going to be a legendary, and that means that another epic cookie will be released with her, and maybe that particular cookie is going to have something that is going to either work with Moonlight Cookie or work against Moonlight Cookie with her sleep debuff. So we'll just have to see exactly how that works, and that means that you might potentially see a really big change inside of the arena, especially with BTS. And I think the main reason why they're doing this is in order to allow players who are joining during the second anniversary who weren't able to receive BTS to not feel too left out by not having these particular cookies, who are going to be used like insanely inside of the arena. So I think they're going to slowly change the meta using Moonlight Cookie as the start. But of course, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about that idea of having BTS cookie kind of pushed out of the meta after their collaboration effect. Is it going to be really good take from Devsisters, or is it not? Because I know for sure some of you guys have worked really hard in order to grind out these cookies, to promote them, to ascend them, and of course some of you guys must have used some money as well. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Is it fair? Is it not? Of course we can't have everybody be happy, but of course sharing your opinion will make the game better. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the potential skill that has been shared for Moonlight Cookie and the potential meta change with BTS cookie being dropped from the meta. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and check out the original video if you guys would like to do so down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.